Said, how can you be so bad at catfishing and how can people be so damn gullible? I'm Instagram mutuals with @Craven Hearts and she has a Pinterest and a TikTok. She has a highlight on her Instagram calling out catfishes, but this one catfish is literally still catfishing even after being called out on the real girl's Instagram. I literally seen the real girl comment from her all telling the catfish to stop and exposing her in the comments. The catfish is on TikTok and the user is at ChristmasCat376. I also seen that she's faking having a boyfriend because they post the same pictures on their page. You can find him in her bio. In the comments they'll have matching profile pictures. Please, Supah, expose her because the more people believe her, the worse it'll get. Oh my gosh. Okay, let me see. What type of page is this? Okay. Just to clarify, I like you. Imagine catfishing. Okay, bet. Caught him. So this is the catfish, right? At ChristmasCat376. They have 224 followers. And they only have one person that they following. They real bougie. These are the type of pictures that they're posting. The boyfriend somewhere around here. Does your boyfriend also catfish? Oh my gosh. What? What the hell? What the fuck? Soulmate. So is the boy gonna be here? Oh wait, this is the boyfriend. Here we go. This is weird. Maybe he don't know he dating a catfish. Maybe that's all it is. He probably don't even know. Bro. Okay. And then this is the real girl. This is the real girl at Craven Heart, 1,300 followers and 682 following. This is the girl. It's pretty self-explanatory, bro. She just using her. I feel like I've seen this girl before, though. Not in a bad way, but in a good way. Like, I feel like I've seen another catfish case with someone using her. Now this is in my mental bank. But she has a page, or she has a little highlight exposing the catfish, just saying, dog, this is not me, report. So this must be multiple people that's catfishing as her. LOL, they so funny. I think it's a catfish that accidentally followed me and realized, so they blocked me. Catfish, please report. Not me. I would never call myself mommy. What the fuck? Not me. This is a catfish. Also not me. Get the fuck out of here. Damn, another stupid ugly catfish doing shit with my face. Oh, so they face swapping. Wait, what the heck? What in the actual living is wrong with these catfishes? Also, to give you some information about both of these people, they have used your pictures and have made comments about people, sent fake nude to other people. She also had multiple boyfriends under your name to ruin your reputation. Damn, that's weird. That's crazy. Like, they must got beef or something. They have to have beef IRL. That's the only way. They said, for all the catfishers, using my identity / photos and pretending to be me. This is an impersonation of a minor. Ooh, wow. And it's illegal, especially if you're using my names, images, and misleading others while pretending to be me. Take everything down immediately, all accounts, photos, messages. If it doesn't stop, I will move forward with reporting this to the platform, the authorities, and if necessary, pressing charges. That's how you stand on it, though. That's how you stand on it. Okay. Next case. Or they sent something in. They said there's 3 catfishes, so I came across a TikTok on my friend's account, but it was a catfish. She claimed that the girl was her cousin, but they were both catfishes. I know they were both catfishes because I seen both of them on TikTok, and I know the real girls. So you're not gonna tell me the real girls? You're just gonna leave me hanging? You're just gonna leave me hanging. I'm just not gonna know. I guess I just don't need to know. They said the second catfish reposts all of her cousin's videos. So I know that it might be her controlling both accounts or just 2 friends or people that know each other if they're reposting each other and posting each other. Reposting and posting. Okay, cool. Yeah, reposting and posting. Oh, I guess it's the real girl. Is it? Are these both the fake girls? So you're not gonna tell me who they using? It said you gotta find out. Dun dun dun. Princess Yak, or is she using Princess Yak? Or did they just send me the real pages? See, I'm so confused. I gotta get context. Wait, ain't these the same ones from last time? The last post? Oh, now they sent it. That's so crazy. I just said they gotta add it in there. Now they gonna add it in. Now they gonna add that shit in. Talking about they got half the real girls videos on their page. And they look believable. It's crazy how people are catfishing in a big 2-5. Jayla way too sexy and the real girl is at pretty doll face. And the catfish, I only have her TikTok, sorry. So this is apparently the real girl at Jayla way too sexy. Okay. Next case. They said, is she even real? I met this girl Zyna on Wiz. At first we were just mutes, but after a while we started talking more and got closer. She says she's 16, turning 17, originally from Atlanta but now living in Florida. The only thing that's off is her phone number. It's from St. Louis, 341 area code. which doesn't match what she told me about where she lives. Her Instagram is private, she only has 3 posts, and I noticed she changed her username 9 times since 2024. Another weird thing is that the videos she posts are blurry and her highlights and other stuff on her profile are perfectly clear, which makes me think that she might be using someone else's content or filtering the post to hide something. We've been talking for a while, but every time I ask to FaceTime or call, she avoids it or changes the topic. It's been a couple of days since the last I asked, and she hasn't agreed to call. I'm starting to think that she could be a catfish, but I want to know for sure before I assume anything. I do remember this. I think you did send me this, yes. Yeah, I think I told you, yeah, she is a catfish. For sure. I mean, really everything you said is give off catfish. Like, how y'all been talking, da-da-da, you not video chatting? That'd be the main thing. If they're not gonna do it, what are they avoiding it for? Is it reasonable, or is it just like, oh, they're just not trying to do it? The fact that you got a St. Louis area code, that's a great catch that you had. Actually use that and put that into something. 314 area code, St. Louis. She says she was from Atlanta. You're not gonna get that area code in Atlanta, buddy. You're not gonna get that there. So and it's definitely not in Florida. I don't know about no area code like that. Let's just like make it make sense. You know, it looks blurry. It looks blurry for a reason. A person who's real and care about their image and what they look like, they're not gonna purposely put a blurry ass photo on their page. And you wonder, damn, should I still keep talking to this person every time I video chat them or every time I try to call them? They don't want to do it. Damn, this shit is weird. They have been kind of weird. You met her off Wiz. It's a lot of catfishes that be on Wiz. Okay, the same thing, same thing, same thing. She fake as fuck. Like, wearing that shit like a badge of honor. Blazing. I don't know, bro. It's not given. Next case. Next case. So basically, there's a site called Teen Chat, aka TC. There's this girl named Sadie, and she claims her profile picture to be her. We hopped on call and asked her to take a picture of herself. She started hesitating and deflecting. If you look on her IG at Pretty Rican Baby _ you can see some of her highlights, which some of them say May 30th, which means she might have been adding highlights continuously on the same day. I can look into it. What's this? Okay, my work. Random work that she's sharing. Changed her username 6 times. Since when? My people? Yeah, she filling up the page. 3 different hairstyles all on the same day? Does she have a reason? Did you ask her why she posts all of them on the same day? Maybe she'll have a reason for it. If the reason don't make sense or the reason's given, okay, typical catfish reason, I feel like that definitely adds to it. Ask her some questions. I feel like they are fake just like based off the vibes, but like outside of that, you should ask them some questions if you watching this back and shit. Said I think my friend is a catfish. Uh-oh, not them throwing a friend under the bus. They say get him out of here. I met this guy through TikTok. When he asked to be in a group chat that I made on Instagram, he would post himself. But all of his videos and pictures would always be blurry. And I was always suspicious of it. Me and my best friend asked him a couple of times if he would call. And he said he never wanted to. Which I understand sometimes people don't like to call, but it was just suspicious since his photos and videos were already blurry. Also, he would never send voicemails or like voice messages. He always would send texts, and he would send texts as if he was a girl. Me and my best friend thought that he was a boy at first, but just catfishing, and then it progressed and we came to the conclusion that he is actually a girl. If you need his Insta DM, why would I DM you for his damn Insta? Why would I DM you for his Insta when you could have just sent it? Yes. What the fuck? Yes, bro. Next case. Next case. The queen of face swapping and AI herself. Okay. Well. Hey, Supah, I have another treacherous catfish for you. Another face editor. I'm also noticing there's a lot of part of your video you mentioned calm. Too short the term for you. Calm is a part of a group of people, girls with eating disorders. Wow. Other things, majority of calm tries to play it off as fun, when realistically it's not just a bunch of weirdos and minors and streaming racist and corrupt ideas because people will glamorize and age players. But regardless, there's another one. Her name is Shy here. This chick is literally one of the most obvious catfishes. If you didn't notice, a lot of these calm girls still faces. I'll try to find it, the girl's face she's still in, but I'm fully aware that it's a chick face swapping. Okay, so I hope you send who they're face swapping as, because then it's like it's just looking like I'm just looking at a page. But let's look into it. They say Shay 10R Jet Main IRL. They say they got 37k followers and 191k following. I'm guessing this is the person that they're claiming to be a catfish, or a person who's claiming to be face swapper. What's this? Why is the brush blending into her hand? Why is the blush blending into her hand? Nah, that is a little interesting. Majority of her face swappers have had this one vital detail. They never show / express other emotions or different profiles. So it's always the same expression. They're always making the same expression. A good way we can debunk this is by her making a different expression. Being really mad or being really happy. But I see what you mean though. I do see what you mean. Completely different face shape and eyes to nose ratio. Nah, it does look a little edited here. Chin do look a little edited. It's given it's definitely looking a little edited. It definitely looking a little edited. Alright, fun fact about face editors or face swappers. A lot of them don't know how to make the facial structures look even, because with someone who is real, you can see their face to eyes. The mouth ratio is even. It would generally be even on each photo. But for catfishes, it's not. The reason is because people have a lot of trouble trying to make everything even, especially when they're replacing someone's face. Nah, this definitely does look fucking replaced. Nah, I'm not gonna lie, the face do look replaced. Shorter face. It almost looks drawn on. AI Maxer. AI. Said AI Maxer. Damn, they use AI for the shoulder too? Damn, they use AI for the shoulder too? For the shoulder as well? This believed to be the original girl that Shy was stealing photos from in the beginning. Not that she's taking the girl's face and catfishing, but the fact that she's using the girl's body to catfish while swapping with some other girl's face. Said, gotta have sexy shoulders. Nah, this do look similar to her. Did I miss a photo? Let me see. Okay, and they gave the Instagram Prideful Human. W. So they not just trying to be anonymous, they gave they shit. Okay, they said Shay 10R. They got Meta now. Okay. Aura Farm and Puppy. Hello Kitty Twinsies. So y'all saying all of these are fake too? The hashtags. All For You page, Wasian, Chinese, Gamer Girl, Gamer Asian. Getting ready to beat, man. Bro, what? The fuck? This shit got 18,000 likes. I ain't gonna lie, her shit is pulling. This is probably the most authentic, or the most, yeah, it's probably the most authentic views and followers I've seen. Cause I mean, her posts make sense to why she has this many followers. If all her posts is pulling 20,000 likes, 11,000, 12, 40, 18, it will make sense for her to have 37K. It makes sense. So I'm not saying that her account is fake, like she faked any bots or anything like that, but I could see where she could possibly be editing her face or like manipulating her face in some type of way, because it does look very touched up there. It does look pretty touched up, so I'm not gonna act like it doesn't look touched up. Yeah, the chin looks pushed in and shit. Damn. Interesting. Jet Main IRL. Alright, let me see if I can reach out. Alright, cool. So I said, so I got reached out to by someone claiming that you catfish / face swap your pics. I post about these things and wanted to give you the opportunity to clear anything up. You know, I feel like that's very clear, very direct. You know, and that gives the opportunity to clear anything up. So I guess we'll see what she says. Even though the pics do look edited to me. I don't know, maybe there's some, maybe she's okay with that. I don't know. Some people are okay with editing their pictures to the max, and that's cool, I guess. But like the face swapping, I don't know. I'm not too strong on, especially if they don't have proof of who she could be using